nice week, even though today, at least by me, there was some horrible whiteness, but seeing, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna jinx it, but hopefully it stays like it is now. That's all I'll say. All right, we're gonna get nice and warm because it's not so warm outside. We'll do our warm-up marches in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Knew I was forgetting something. Quickly, sports rules check. You're touching somebody's scoop, side step, slap. Out, together, out, together. These don't have to be big, huge, wide ones. If you need a little more narrow side steps, that's perfectly fine. Three, 2, 1. Skater taps. You're tapping behind. I'm tapping left, you're tapping right, I don't care. All that matters is that we're getting that movement in, warming up the glutes, the hamstrings, all of the things. Three, 2, 1. Feet hip width apart and opposite arm over opposite knee. This is too much balance for you, just do knee lifts. Arm just sneaks in a little bit forward. And rest. Arms out to T, and we do our arm circles forward. These can be as wide or as narrow as you need them to be. Remember, I don't want speed, I want max range of motion. And reverse directions. Perfect. Rest. Go ahead and grab your ropes. Okay. We're going to start with our thumbs through the loops, or you can just hold them if it hurts your thumbs, and we're going to do our little twists. Remember, don't go a full 90 degrees, you're going to over-rotate in that rotator cuff. You're going to about 45 each side. Perfect. Rest. Go ahead, double up. Elbows come to your sides. You're going to push out, pull back. You pull back, you're tucking behind you, not flaring out. Tucking behind. There you go, perfect. You really feel this in the chest and shoulders. Rest. Now, elbows are parallel to the ground. Fists are pointing up towards the ceiling. You're going to push up, pull down. Push up, pull down. Good. Same thing, you're not flaring your elbows, you're pulling them down. Beautiful, just like that. Rest. Now, you're going to hold at the knots. You're going to either come to quarter, half, or full range. It's just dependent mostly on your shoulder flexibility. So if you can't get all the way down, don't worry about it. And rest. Okay, set your arm aside. If you're doing this from home, and a quick reminder to us here, make sure the space that you're going to work out in is clear. You don't want any weights or golf balls or anything for you to trip on in your immediate area. If you're doing it at home and you don't have a lot of space, just work with what you got. Okay. Cardio. Remember, if you got heart or lung problems, stick with the modifications. But at any point you feel your heart rate is too high, your breathing is too intense, I want you to do that diaphragmatic breathing, so in through your nose and out through your mouth, while pedaling your feet for a full minute, and then sit down. Alright, we'll get started with our march or walk in 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump rope heel taps are first. Alright, get in that jump rope position and heel tap, heel tap, heel tap, heel tap. Good. When you do these, you don't have to have a very super aggressive heel tap. It really is just a tap. Perfect. This can go as quickly or as slowly as you need it to be. 3, 2, 1, march or walk. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. X tap outs are next. Alright, these make you dizzy, just keep looking straight ahead, don't follow. So, tap out, tap out, tap out, tap out. Good. Same thing, you need to slow it down, slow it down. If you want to match me, match me. If you're somewhere in the middle, that is also perfectly fine. As long as you're moving, that's all that really matters. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. March or walk. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. Push and pulls are next. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push, push, pull, pull. Push, push, pull, pull. Push, push, pull, pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. March or walk. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. Skater jacks are next. Alright, skater jacks in 3, 2, 1. Tap, jack, tap, jack, tap, jack, tap, jack. Good. Now, you need to slow it down. Do little mini taps, that's perfectly fine. Don't feel like you have to match me exactly. Four, 3, 2, 1. March or walk. hamstring curl arm raises are coming up, then we do our cool down. Well, our first one. Alright, if you're in front of your chair, I would move up a little bit. If you're behind, just make sure you're not too close to the chair behind you. And curls in 3, 2, 1. Curl, raise, curl, raise, curl, raise, curl, raise. Raise is too much for you balance-wise. You can just do hands on hips, or you can do back to your chair. Perfect. Three, 2, 1, march or walk. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pedal the feet. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. One more, in through your nose, and out through your mouth. Good. Toe taps forward. And gentle side steps. Perfect. One more big inhale. Exhale out. Now come seated, grab a sip of water. Okay. First one, 3 options, pick the one you like best. Option 1, you stop just below your knees. Option 2, you stop at shin. And option 3, you go to the tops of your shoes. Pick the one you like best. It's not a set number, it's 30 seconds. Don't want you to rush these, I want you to get that full range of motion if you can. Make sure you're pulling that belly button in towards your spine to protect your lower back when you go down. You really are just gently walking your hands down. You're not aggressively shooting down and up. Beautiful. Almost there, you got 8 seconds. And rest. Okay, you're going to open your legs up wide into a sumo position. Going to take your right arm, crosses on top of the right quad, and we open up with that left hand. Just going to leave it here for about 15 seconds. And slowly make your way down. Left arm crosses over on that quad. Opening up that right hand. Palms facing me, don't let it turn behind you, because then your wrist is going to do wacky things. Now, if you have tighter hips, this might be a little bit harder, so don't feel that if you can't get as deep as I am. And slowly make your way back up. And you're going to walk your feet in together. And walk them out wide. Doesn't have to be super wide like we just did. Just so that you're almost like making a V with your legs. Perfect. familiar, that's why. I'm like a raccoon. When I find scraps from her old videos, I just nibble on them, you know? For the longest time when I was little, I thought trash pandas were pandas that survived solely on garbage. And like all the pandas at the zoo were eating the garbage that we had. And then I was told trash pandas is just a nickname for raccoons, which is stupid. One more in. And rest. Okay. Grab your weights if you have them, then come up to standing. Alright, I'll show you the standard version and then I'll show you the modification. Standard is you're coming out to a T. Modification is you're doing 1, 1. Pick the one that works for you. In 3, 2, 1. Bring it out and down. Bring it out, down. I don't want speed, I want control. So you're bringing it out and slowly down. You're not going down and then whipping it out. There we go. Really want you to feel this in the sides of your shoulders. Rest. Now, shoulders are going to come in a candlestick position, or arms, excuse me, and you do a single, single, double. So, single, single, double. You're modifying, skip the double. Double. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. Last set. Single, single, double, rest. Now, turn your weight so your palms are facing behind you. 2 options for this one. Option 1, you bring both weights out at the same time. Option 2 is a 1, 1. You're stopping at chest height though, so right in the middle of your pectoral muscle. And we bring them up and down. Bring it up, down, 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 up, down. Last one, up, down, rest. Okay. Weights are still so that the palms are facing behind. You're going to roll your weights up to chest height and lower them down. Roll them up, come down. Up, down. When you do these, your elbows should be above your weights the whole time. Don't let them sink down, or else you're going to engage your joints, not your muscles. 3 more, almost there. This works on your forearms and your chest. And rest. Okay. Turn your weight so the numbers are facing me. We're going to do single, single, double, hammer throws. So, single, single, double. Elbows are pinned to your rib cage the entire time. If you're modifying, skip the double, just do singles. Double, single, single, double, single, single, double. One more set. Single, single, double, rest. Now, turn your weight so the palms are facing me. Turn slightly out to each corner of the room. Wide bicep curls. You're going to curl up, and back down. Modification is you just do one at a time. Perfect. One more. And rest. Okay. Next one has two options. I'm going to show you the standard, and then I'm going to show you the modified. Standard version. Both weights are together above your head. They come down and back at about 3-4 inches away from your head. Modified. You use one weight, do the same thing, except it's with one. Pick the option that works best for you. When you do these, don't let your elbows flare all the way out to the side. Try to point them in my general direction. There you go. You should feel this in the back of your triceps. And rest. Come on down to seated. Sip of water if you need it. I can yap it, so I'm going to take one. Chair. Okay. We're going to the tricep kickbacks. We're doing our single, single, double. So, belly button's pulled in towards the spine, protecting that low back. Lean forward until the abdomen touches the quadriceps. Roll those weights into your armpits. And single, single, double. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. Two more sets. Single, single, double. Last set. Single, single, double. Rest. Good job. Okay. Weights are going to go on top of your quadriceps. If you're modifying, you can do this with no weight. Right leg extends out straight. This is going to be a little easier, more towards the edge of your chair. Toes pointed up towards the ceiling. You're going to lift and align your knees. Lower down. If you want to add an extra challenge, don't let your heel touch on the ground. But if you need that touch, it's perfectly fine. The added challenge is there as a bonus, not a mandate. One more. Rest. Take a second, breathe. Shake it out a little bit if you need to. Now, left leg comes out straight, toes pointed up towards the ceiling. Lift in line, lower. Lift in line, lower. Good. It's nice and controlled. You're not going super fast or super high with these. Two more. Last one. Rest. Okay. Posture straight and strong. Apples on your head, it's not falling off. Both of your toes are pointed forward in front of you. Heels are on the ground. And you're going to come up on your toes. And down. Come up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down, up, down, two more, up, down, last one, up, down, rest. Okay. Should be. This next one's a little bit of a weird one, but I promise it has a purpose. I'll explain as we're doing it. So, right toe is going to stay in a calf raise. Left is coming up and down, up and down. These are isometrics. That contraction that you're holding is making creating little tiny tears in the muscle fibers that your body then has to repair and fortify, making you stronger. Rest. Take it out a little bit. Same thing, other side. Now the left toes, holding that calf raise, and we come up and down on the opposite side. Good. Now no matter what you do, the first side is always going to be burnt out a little bit more. That's why when we do these, I try to do one day we start with the one side and one day we start with the other. This week I sucked and I forgot to do this, so you're going to be a little uneven. I apologize. And rest. Okay. Set those weights aside. Sip of water if you need it. Just because of how hard they worked, we're going to start our dynamic static series with our calves, and then we'll do knockdown. But because they're so tender right now, I want to get you a little bit of strength. So, right leg comes out straight, toes pointed up, reaching forward with the opposite hand, and we bring it back up, reaching forward, back up, reaching forward, back up, reach it forward, and up, forward, and up. 2 more times, forward, up, last forward, up, rest. Same thing other side. Left leg comes out straight, toes pointed up towards the ceiling, reaching forward with that right hand, and up, forward, and up. It's like we're those little birds that dip into the water glass. The fake birds, not the real ones. Sorry, I should have clarified. 3 more. One more. And rest. Take a second. Breathe. Water if you need it. Now, right leg comes out straight again. Toes pointing up towards the ceiling. Reaching forward with that right hand. If you can touch your toes, go for it. If you gotta hover, hover. Shin is fine. Just make sure your opposite hand isn't directly on your other knee. You don't want to lock it out. There you go. It's a really good calf stretch. And slowly make your way back to neutral. Same thing, other side, left leg comes out straight, reaching forward with that left hand. Just breathing through it. I know this one's a doozy, so we just work those calves. And slowly make your way back to neutral. Rest. Go ahead and come up to standing. We're going into our dynamic static series. So we'll go through each of our muscle groups, do a dynamic stretch, then static, dynamic, static, so on and so forth. First one, feet are hip width apart, toes are pointed in front of you. Shoulders come up, back, and down. Turn your arms so your palms are facing me. And we're going to do our rotations. Remember, stop where you feel the tension. You don't have to go all the way to 90 if you don't feel like that's something you can realistically do. Alright. And left, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, center, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, right, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, center, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, center, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Center, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Left, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Center, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Right, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Center, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Center, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Center, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Shake it out a little bit if you need to. Alright. We're going to bring our head up and over to the left side, tucking our chin down towards our chest. Left arm comes to the base of the skull, and you gently press down. And slowly make your way back to neutral. Now rolling it up and over to the right side, tucking our chin down towards our chest, and we very gently press on the base of our skull. And slowly make your way back to neutral. Rest. Okay. You're going to have your feet just slightly wider than hip width apart, posture straight and strong, and we do our swimmer shoulders forward. These don't have to be big, huge strokes. If you need little mini ones, that's perfectly okay. You go to whatever your max is. Your max will look different from mine, it'll look different from the person next to you, and that's okay. All I ask is you do your best, forget the rest. And open it up into back strokes. Perfect. Same thing. If you need those smaller ones, take smaller ones. It's not the end of the world. Just means your shoulders are a little tighter, and that's okay. That's why we do these stretches. Loosen those bad boys back up. Get you ready for a Wimbledon tournament. That's the tennis one, right? See, I knew. I was seeing if you guys knew. You pass. Rest. This is Fit Over 50 / Jeopardy training. Alright. Right arm. Just kidding. Left arm comes over to the right side, supporting your forearm or underneath your tricep, whichever is more comfortable. Just don't press directly on your elbow or that's going to cause you some pain. If your arm isn't perfectly flat against your chest, don't worry about it. As long as you feel the stretch in your shoulder, that's really all that matters. It doesn't have to be super deep if that feels like it's too much for you. And open it up. Now the right arm comes over to the left side, supporting your forearm or your tricep. Just don't press on that elbow. Same thing. Don't worry about it being perfectly flat against your chest if that's not something that works out for you. And rest. Shake it out a little bit. Alright. Palms come together. You open open up behind you and bring them back in. Open behind, bring them in. Open behind, come in. Good. So a really good stretch for the chest and the upper back. Stole it from, I believe, Bradley. Don't quote me on that. Could have been Jimmy. It's one of them. It's one of the two. Press. Grab your ropes. You're gonna double up. And you're gonna bring it up until you feel that stretch in your chest and the back of your shoulders. I don't want you shrugging your shoulders in your ears. You're coming until you feel that tension. You feel the tension at halfway, stop at halfway. You feel it at a quarter, stop at a quarter. I feel it at about 3/4 of the way up. Perfect. I like the ropes here because you don't have to depend on your flexibility as much. The ropes kind of do that part for you. So that's why I'm using them if anybody cares. Thought I saw a bug, but it's just a little piece of yarn or something. And rest. It's about to stomp right on it. Bugs I don't let live unless the cats want to play with them. Alright, go ahead and put your legs aside. Come on down to seated. Sip of water if you need it. Alright, next one you got 3 options for. So, you're going to cross over with calf, shin, or ankle. Palms come together. You can either just lean it forward and bring it back, or you can lean and dive and bring it back up. Lean and dive, bring it back up. How far forward you go is up to you and your hip and glute mobility. If you feel like the dive forward is too much, you do not have to do it. This is just a good motion for the glutes and the hips to open them up, get them nice and loose. Rest. Same thing other side, picking a variation that works best for you. Remember, you should be able to have 3 to 4 fingers on your knee and you're not going past it. Alright, either just leaning forward and coming back, or you dive it forward and bring it back up. Dive it forward, bring it up. Good. And rest. Take a second. Breathe. Water if you need it. Doing the same thing, but it's going to be the static version. So, you cross over with calf, shin, or ankle. And we're just going to hold this stretch here. If you want to get deeper, you can lean forward into it, but you don't have to. Perfect. And slowly come back up to neutral, same thing, other side. Now, when you do these, make sure the supporting leg, so the one that's on the ground, you have your toes facing forward. If you have it at an angle, that can start to mess with your ankle, and that's not going to feel super hot. So, toes nice and in front of you. Perfect. Remember, you're only going as far as you can. Don't force anything. And slowly make your way back to neutral. Rest. Okay. Go ahead and grab those golf balls. If you're at home, first exercise, you're just going to have your hands out, point your fingers down to the ground, point them up. Down to the ground, point them up. Everybody here, balls are going to be in the palms of your hands. You're going to roll it forward, you're going to roll it back just using your palms. You're not using your fingers here. Very important distinction. Use your fingers, you're not going to get any wrist mobility or dexterity out of that. You're just going to get regular old waste of time. Perfect. Now, these cause you pain when you're doing these. One of two things is happening. Either one, you have some sort of chronic condition, or two, you're elevating your wrists up. Don't elevate them. Keep them flat the entire time. If you elevate them, you're going to create a weird angle, and that angle over time is going to make it feel painful. Rest. If you're at home, you're going to do your rolls like you're a villain. If you're here, golf balls go on top of your quads, and you go in a circle, just the palms. Same thing. Palms are flat down. They're not going way up. They're not going way down. Your fingers are pointing towards me the entire time. There you go. But if that correction doesn't solve anything and you still feel pain, it's okay to skip a move. Reverse directions. If you start clockwise, go counterclockwise, and vice versa. These are kind of like patting your head and rubbing your stomach at the same time. It takes a little bit of concentration. And rest. Okay. Next series you can do at home. The only difference is you won't have resistance from the golf ball. So, arms are out in front of you, like your Frankenstein, and squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Good. Rest. Make sure that when you do these, your posture's still straight and strong. I don't want you leaning forward. I don't want you all the way back. Nice and aligned spine. Alright, arms out in T formation. And squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Perfect. It's a full 30 seconds. Not necessarily a set number of squeezes, because everybody will get a little bit different count on their squeezes. Rest. Take your little break. Go into the next one. Then we'll do our squeeze and hold for 4, rest for 4, and then you're done with these golf balls for today. Alright, arms up front, palms are facing up towards the ceiling, and squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Good. Now, if your hands are getting tired and you feel like the squeezing is getting a little too redundant, it's okay to take a break before the official one is up. It's not the end of the world. It doesn't mean you're a failure. It doesn't mean you're not trying hard enough. It just means you need a break, and that's okay. Rest. Okay. We're going to go through the same set, but instead of squeezing and then releasing, we're going to squeeze and hold for a 4 count, and then we'll rest for a 4 count. Squeeze and hold, rest, you get the idea. Alright, arms out front, and squeeze, 2, 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4, squeeze, 2, 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4, squeeze, 2, 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4, squeeze, 2, 3, 4, rest. Take a second, water if you need it. I've been yapping, so I'm going to take one. Alright, arms out in that T, and squeeze, 2, 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4, squeeze, 2, 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4, squeeze, 2, 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4, last squeeze, 2, 3, 4, rest. One more, we gotta do the palms facing and then we're set with these. And arms out, palms turn up towards the ceiling, and squeeze, 2, 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4, squeeze, 2, 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4, squeeze, 2, 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4, last squeeze, 2, 3, 4, rest. Good job. Set these aside. Alright. Gonna come up to standing. Going into our balance series. So, if you need a chair or a wall for balance, that's fine. If you're at home, make sure if you're using a chair, it doesn't have the wheels. Don't use anything organic. Can't use your husband, your wife, your dog, nothing that moves. Only solid and sturdy things. Okay. We're going to do our tightrope walks. I'm going to do it at an angle for camera purposes, but I want you guys to go up and down. So, forward, 2, 3, 4, back, 2, 3, 4, 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 last forward, 2, 3, 4, back, 2, 3, 4, rest. Okay. Next one is a static series. So you have two options. Option 1, you cross over, kind of a figure 4 formation. And option 2, it's one foot in front of the other with the heel lifted off the ground with the front leg. You pick the one that works best for you. Posture is nice and straight and strong. Weight is distributed between the heel and sole of that left foot. Perfect. Embrace the wobble. It happens with everybody, myself included. Brash, shake it out. Gotta be even, so same thing other side. Either crossing over in that reverse figure 4, or one foot in front of the other with the heel lifted off the ground with that front leg. Either one is offloading a little bit towards the front, so in order to keep your center of gravity where it needs to be, you have to use balance to correct that equilibrium. That is why I make you do these. It's not because I am cruel and unusual. It's because I want you to have good balance that really helps with fall prevention. Rest, shake it out. Flamingo pose. 3 options, you pick the one you like best. Option 1, your foot is just hovering off the ground. Option 2, shin height, and option 3, waist height. You pick the variation that works for you. I like Wonder Woman pose for this one. I find that it helps me the most. You can do airplane, you can do hands together, hands behind, whatever keeps you afloat. You have to tap down, tap down. Happens to me too. Right, shake it out. Same thing, other side. Either you're just hovering off the ground, you're coming to shin height, or you're coming to waist height. My calves are sore from yesterday, so I'm definitely a little more wobbly on this one today, but that's okay. I'm gonna embrace the wobble, gonna do my best, forget the rest. Speaking of rest, rest. Shake it out. Tree pose. 3 options. Pick the one that you like best. Option 1, toes on the ground, heels above the ankle. Option 2, heels below the knee. And option 3, you got your thigh height. You pick the one that works best for you. You can do palms together. Airplane, Wonder Woman, if you want a challenge. You can bring your arms up and look up towards the ceiling. No matter which one you choose though, weight is in the heel and sole of the foot. Rest, shake it out. Same thing other side. Toe on the ground, heel above the ankle, heel below the knee, or if you want the challenge, inner thigh height, and you can look up. But you do not have to. Balance takes a long time to get down. That's why we do it each and every class. The more we practice though, the better your balance will become, and the better your balance is, the less likely you are to fall and get injured. Rest, shake it out. All right, come on down seated, grab those bean bags. All right, first we're gonna do our pizza tosses, toss and toss. Now, look up while you do them. That way you can't cheat and use your eyes. Gotta go with just your tactile sensation or proprioceptive ability if you want to sound super fancy. Rest. Okay, now we're going to do our up and around. So, toss up and around. Up and around. Kind of sort of like you're juggling, except you don't actually do the juggle part. I don't know if I can even juggle one. Let's see. See, sort of. Gotta add the clown circus music though, or else it won't work. Oopsies. That was one of the training videos I saw before, was they wanted me to have you guys do musical chairs with literally the circus music. That is not something that I'm going to do because, in case they haven't noticed, this is not a preschool class. Rest. Alright, now, we're going to toss and catch one-handed. Now, toss with the right, catch with the left. Toss with the left, catch with the right. Don't throw it forward in front of yourself. Rest. Now we're gonna do our tosses to each side to the cadence of the count. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop! And come up to stand. Good job. Feet are going to be shoulder width apart. You're going to give me an inhale up. Exhale, pull down. Inhale up. Exhale, pull down. Inhale up. Exhale, pull down. One big inhale up. Exhale it out. That's our bit over 15, guys. Great. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow.